For some time, IBAC has been conducting a covert investigation into Casey Council and dealings between councillors and in particular a prominent property developer and consultant, John Woodman. There's been phone taps, secret surveillance, images taken of Woodman and his proxies dealing with allegedly corrupt councillors, money being handed over, secret meetings, a range of elaborate schemes to transfer money from himself and his companies to these councillors. IBAC is the independent broad-based anti-corruption commission. It's Victoria's anti-corruption agency, which was set up a number of years ago to fight public sector corruption. And this is really probably its most prominent hearings yet, where it's subjected a council to extensive scrutiny around some really mind-boggling allegations of corruption. This has sprung into public view from mid-November when IBAC held rare public hearings into the goings-on here. And for 3 weeks, they held public inquiry where they grilled people like Woodman, his Liberal Party lobbyist, Lorraine Refford, councillors Jeff Ablett, and also Woodman's offsider Megan Schutz, who was a planning consultant. What's been surprising, I think, has been how blatant some of the alleged corruption has been, that we've seen money delivered in stuffed envelopes, cash. We've seen money through kind of elaborate arrangements where people are paid for not doing work. Money being, property deals that are really just a way to hide money allegedly going from property interests to councillors. We've also had even allegations that Indigenous leaders have been bought off to settle heritage claims, where they've just been paid cash to bribe them to make a claim go away. The key to this is the issue around urban growth and population growth. And what Melbourne needs is really endless supplies of new housing and new development. And there's lots of pressures on the fringes of Melbourne, whether it's in Casey in the southeast or on the northern or western fringes. At the stroke of a pen from a planning official or a planning officer or a council, the value of cheap farmland can increase in value by tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. So what we might see on the back of all this is, or major recommendations for changes to the laws and the interactions between property developers in particular and the political system, whether it's at a state or local government level. In some states, for instance New South Wales, all donations between developers and politicians are banned. They're not in Victoria, and the potential for corruption from property money going into politics is huge. A rezoning can increase the value of land by a huge factor, 50, 100 times. The possibility or potential for windfall profits and the temptation of corruption is just huge when it comes to property money. It's kind of almost a caricature of old-fashioned corruption, but what these hearings have done is they've exposed how that money has flowed.